Well, welcome back to another Brad's Vlogs and Toy Movie Collection. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a video. Um, this video is going to be the the late Stephen J. Cannell's collection that I have that Mill Creek Entertainment has put out. No particular order. I'm just going to grab them as I see here. The Greatest American Hero. This is the first 3 seasons that Mill Creek came out with. It does have an interview with the late Stephen J. Cannell. There's some really great episodes in here. Um, Funny episodes. I know that Andre the Giant shows up in an episode. Uh, and you have Marky Post from Night Court, Bob Saget from Full House. Yeah, there's some great guest stars on here. This is a classic series. The most famous part about this show, other than the characters Ralph Hinckley, the name being changed because of what happened to Ronald Reagan back in the early '80s, uh, is that the song, "Believe It or Not," he's walking on air. You know, that's a great song uh, for the theme song for the show. But yeah, this is a great box set. I didn't pay very much for this, but yeah, I definitely, if anybody likes early '80s TV shows, definitely check out and buy Greatest American Hero. Now, this one is a Stephen J. Cannell produced show called Hawkeye, the First Frontier. This is a complete series. It only lasted 1 season. Lee Horsley, who plays Hawkeye, and Linda Carter plays someone that she plays Elizabeth Shields that he has feelings for and likes and helps protect and things. This was a pretty good, interesting show. I didn't think that when I bought this that I would enjoy it, but it's actually a pretty good show. Um, I can see why it never really went on to another season because it's basically the frontiers time and a lot of people back in the this came out what 90, 94, 95. So I mean it definitely would just be kind of a one off season kind of show, but it was a really good, interesting show. Another Stephen J. Cannell show that I really enjoy is Stingray, the complete series. It's basically a guy who goes by the name Stingray because of his Stingray car that he has. Um, and it's got some great guest stars on this as well. Here's the back of it. This show went on. It was actually premiered as a TV movie back in 1985, and then in 1980, beginning of '86, they did a first season, and then '86, '87, they did the second season. Um, yeah, it's an interesting show. He usually goes by Ray, but Stingray because of his Corvette Stingray, which is a. I also enjoy the theme song of this TV series too. Um, and yeah, that's Stingray. Now this one, now we're getting into let me do this one right here. This one is basically a it's called Primetime Crime, the Stephen J. Cannell collection. You have 12 fan favorite episodes from Wise Guy, The Commish, Hunter, Cobra, Greatest American Hero, 10 Speed and Brown Shoe, Silk Stockings, 21 Jump Street, and Booker. Then you have 42 episodes from 4 previously unreleased series. You have Missing Persons, which there's 18 episodes, Broken Badges, which there's 7, Palace Guard, which there is 9, Unsub, which is there's 8. So yeah, out of the series, the 4 previously unreleased shows that has the entire episodes for them, Missing Person is what Without a Trace went on to become. Broken Badges is a really funny comedy show. Palace Guard, the most of the episodes that aired were only like 3 or 4. The rest of them are put on this set. And Unsub was a really great precursor to what Criminal Minds is. But this is the back. So the top, I don't know how if you can see this very well. Let me see if I can. All right, so on the bottom here is Missing Persons. Then you have Broken Badges. then you have Palace Guard, then you have Unsubbed. Don't know if you can really see them very well because of my lighting here, but this is a really interesting set. I know there's some other Stephen J. Cannell shows that haven't been released. That maybe I know he's passed on, but hopefully they can do another set like this. Mill Creek is a really good a really good distributor of DVDs and some Blu-rays that have the prices aren't very bad, and you can actually get a lot for your money here. Now next up is 21 Jump Street. Um, I've showed this before in other videos on my other channel, but yeah, this is a really great show. I mean, this only lasted 5 seasons. I mean, this pretty much what made Johnny Depp started his career, even though he had played in some things before this, like Nightmare on Elm Street and Platoon. But this has really led his career up to what it is and has grown today. And even though he's not in the final season, but he is in the first 4 seasons. So yeah, this is a great show. I'm rewatching this again, and I can't get enough of the theme song. Is a great theme song as well. The only complaint I will say about this set is they say this is a complete series, but there's only one episode that's not on here. It's called Blackout. It's the last episode that stars Johnny Depp. That's the only episode that's not included on here. I'm not sure why, but if you have Hulu or wherever you can watch that episode, you can watch that episode. Other than that, it's a really great set. Now we're getting into the sets that have become very expensive to buy. Whether they're $40 up to $120. It's Renegade, the complete series. This only lasted 5 seasons, but this is interesting. Lorenzo Lamas TV show. You get great guest stars now. I think it was the first season they had a lot of stars from American Gladiators. American Gladiators, for people who not sure what that is, back in the late 80s, early 90s, into the mid 90s, it was a USA show which gladiators went up against contestants and different various things they had to do. But anyway, Renegade is a really great show. I'm glad I got it. It's going for a pretty much amount of money nowadays, because I guess of it was like a limited time thing or whatever. But yeah, that's a great show. Now another show that is really great is a lot of people remember from the 90s is from 1991 all the way up to 99. That was on the USA Network. Silk Stocking season 1. Now the first season you can get fairly well priced, but as the series goes on, the prices start to go up. Silk Stocking season 2. Season season 3 I have. Let me get this out of the way here. Put this. Yeah, I got season 3 is right here. Season 3, but I'm on season 3 right now. That's why I have it set out. Season 4 and season 5. Now season 5 is going for quite a lot of money now because I think those seasons that I just showed you, 1 through 5, are not actually Mill Creek. Those are actually Anchor Bay. Now I knew that Mill Creek re-released the first season, and they have not released 2, 3, 4, 5. But I just wanted to show you because these series lead up to what I'm going to show you now. This is Silk Stockings seasons 6, 7, and 8. That is a Mill Creek that Anchor Bay never released, and so yeah, I mean, to have all 8 seasons of Silk Stockings would be great to have. It would be great to see if Mill Creek could release all 8 in a box set, but since the first 5 were released by Anchor Bay, I'm happy that I've got them, and then I've got 6, 7, and 8 to complete the series that Mill Creek released. So, the last Stephen J. Cannell show that I have, I just recently looked this up on the internet. It's going for close to $80. This is Hunter, the complete series. This is all 7 seasons of Fred Dryer playing Rick Hunter and Stephanie Kramer playing Dee Dee McCall. Now, Stephanie Kramer's character only played in the first 6 seasons, but you know, it's a really great show. I've watched it several times. Very happy to have this in my collection. Very happy that Mill Creek released it. For those who don't own it, maybe you can find it from a seller on eBay cheaper. But I really enjoy this series, and I can't say enough about. I still think that they should release some more Stephen J. Cannell series. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. Um, but yeah, so that's the Stephen J. Cannell collection that I have on DVD. Fortunately, I do not have any of his shows on Blu-ray. I don't think any of them have been released on Blu-ray. I could be mistaken about that, but I do think one or two of them might have been. Um, but yeah, so that's the collection of the Stephen J. collection that I have on Mill Creek, other than the first 5 seasons of Silk Stockings, which is on Anchor Bay. So I appreciate you sticking with me, and hopefully you like this video. And I will. The next video I do will probably be a toy. I'll probably be doing a toy showing of a collection. More than likely, it's probably going to be the WWF. That's what it was called then. The WWF LJN wrestling figures that I have. Now, like I told you before in a previous video, none of my figures are put in any plastic. They're all taken out because I used to wrestle with them in the wrestling ring that my dad had made. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them below. And if you haven't subscribed, just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can get notified for any videos that I upload later. And I'll check you on the next video.